welcome to In Review with Michael Graves. Is this like 4 or 5? We're doing so many.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's getting so cool that we're doing so many. So this is the next episode. We're going to be reviewing 3 tricks today, possibly 4 on a separate video. We're going to be doing Psycho Quiz Prediction by Anthony Owen, the Pennies by Giovanni Lavera, and Imagine by G. So let's take a look at Psycho Quiz Prediction.
Special guest
Pooh with Piglet.
He's
right there. So today, instead of giving it SpongeBalls, we're gonna give it Piglets.
Okay.
Right. So here you go, Pooh. Psycho Quiz Prediction. I just performed it. Let's take a look at it, and then we'll come back and talk about it. All right. How you doing, Carlos Danger?
How's it going, sir?
I'm not sure if you read Cosmopolitan.
Ooh, Miley?
Right, Miley?
Ooh.
You want to see her twerk?
Yeah. That's clever.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make 3 predictions. I've known you for quite a few years. I'm gonna make some predictions about you. All right.
Okay. I don't know where this is going.
All right. I'm gonna write down this. Here we go. This is going to be prediction number 1. Fold that up. Prediction 1. We'll set that on the table here. Make sure everyone can see it. There we go. Prediction number 2.
Secrets are lies, man. Secrets are lies.
There we go. Prediction number 2. And the last one. Oh, I have ink on my table. The last one is going to be, let's see, we're going to put down 3 for this one. 3 answers. Let's do... That'll be prediction number 3.
Just show everybody that we got.
Yep. Show everybody we got 3 predictions.
1, 2, 3 predictions.
3 predictions. Perfect. If you're not familiar with Cosmo, in the back of every Cosmo, they have a quiz.
Okay.
A little Cosmo quiz.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to ask you some questions. Now, this mainly pertains to females, but should work for you.
I don't think we'll have any problems.
Now, we need another piece of paper. You're going to write down your answers on here. So I want you to number that 1, 2, and 3, because we're going to ask you 3 questions.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. Okay. Are you ready? You can answer these in A, B, or C. Each one has a point value.
Okay.
Okay? So, the day before your vacation begins, an important work project lands on your desk. What do you do? A. Tell your boss, no can do. You've been waiting for this trip for months. B. Do you cancel the trip? You don't want to look like a slacker. Or C. Work hard until the very last minute, then arrange for one of your coworkers to cover for you.
I'm going to have to go with A on this one.
Nice.
Tell my boss to shove it.
Put A right on number 1 there. Perfect. Number 2. While shopping, you and a friend spot a top that you both love.
Oh my gosh.
But there's only one left.
Oh.
Do you let her have it? A. Yeah, it's not worth fighting over. B. Oh, hell no, you'll tear it out of her hands if you have to. C. Try to steer her towards another top that would look much better on her, hoping she'll take the bait.
Well, as you know, Michael, it's definitely going to be B.
Yeah!
Oh, hell no!
All right, and 3rd question. When you hear about the great job your college roommate got, you think, A, I know there's a great job out there for me too. I just need to pound the pavement harder. B, wow, I wish I could land a position like that. Or C, just wait, I'm going to get an even better one than hers.
I'm going to have to go with a straight flush of ABC.
ABC, all right, there you go. So ABC,
Boom!
We're going to turn to page 31 for our answer sheet. There we are. And I can show that to you. Each of these has a point value.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to start off with if you scored between 15 and 25 points. You won't sacrifice your friends or your happiness to have success. If you scored between 25 and 35, yes, you have ambitions and work to reach them. That makes you likely to succeed and likable. Or the third one, 35 to 45, you know that backstabbing is not the answer, but you'll pounce when the opening arises. So we need to figure out what point values you have here.
Okay, let's go.
So for question 1, A was worth 5 points.
5 points?
All right. If you would have said B, it would have been 10 points. If you would have said C, it would have been 15. Now B, question 2, that one was worth 15 points. If you would have said A, it would have been worth 5 points. And if you would have said C, it would have been worth 10 points. And 3, you have C, that's 10. A would have been 5, B would have been 15. You can verify different scores there.
Yes, they are different.
All right, add those up. What do we got? 15 plus 10, 30, I think that is. Is that 30?
15, 10, 5. Yep, that's 30.
Okay, so you fall in between 25 and 35. That means, yes, you have ambitions and you work to reach them. That makes you likely to succeed and likable.
I could see that.
Bring prediction number 1 up to the camera. This is a thought that I had. It is likable and succeed. Just like it says. Weird.
What?
I know, right? Let's see here. Now, the other one was we came up with a total of 30 points. Right?
Yeah.
Grab number 2. Bring number 2 up to Mr. Camera. Open it up. 30. Right? Now,
hold on a minute.
you could have answered A, B, or C for any of these. So you could have said C here, you could have said A here, you could have said A here. I figured that you were going to say what you said based on 5, 15, and 10. I hope I'm right. Take a look. Question number 1. I'll grab this other one here, open it up. Pop it. Question number 1 worth 5 points, correct. Question number 2 worth 15, that's what I put. And question number 3 worth 10. That's exactly what I put.
What? Are you sure? Let me see that.
Bam. Bam. Okay, we are back, and that was a Psycho Quiz Prediction by Anthony Owen. Let me read what the website says about it. A random spectator is asked to answer out loud 3 questions from a psychological personality quiz on the back of a genuine issue of Cosmopolitan magazine. Let's see here. Amazingly, you have correctly predicted in advance with a 3-stage prediction exactly which answers they will give. 3 big amazed reactions from the audience are guaranteed from just a magazine. No one ahead. So no pre-show and all that. So comes with all the necessary gimmicks, and if used with care will last for hundreds, is that a word? Of performances, and it retails for $22. So we'll start with you. I performed it on you. Normally, I will say I usually perform this on 2 women. So
I would hope so.
They can play off each other. So don't judge it on performing it on. We just don't know any women.
I don't. Yeah, no. We're magicians.
We're magicians. We don't know any women. What's a woman?
What?
I know. So, Psycho Quiz Prediction. Anthony Owen. Your thoughts? What do you think?
I'm kind of indecisive about it. I like the fact that they kind of put an updated version to it, like you can do it with like the Cosmo. I mean, there's tons of quiz predictions out there.
A lot of book tests.
Yeah, a lot of book tests. I like that it's updated. I don't know. I guess I don't really do a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But
what do you think of the actual predictions themselves? What I was telling you, what you.
I mean, they're solid. They're good. Okay. I don't think anybody's gonna figure it out per se. Like, and go, oh, this is how I did it. But I don't know.
Yeah. I'm kind of on the same boat. You've actually seen me perform this live with an audience.
Right.
And it's a fun interaction with the people. I am still indecisive about the effect. I haven't performed it enough on stage. to really decide if I like it or not. There's a few things I do like and a few things I don't like, hence why I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
I think this trick would be extremely strong, and it is, because I've done it, at Walmart or at a Walgreens.
Yeah, it'd be cool
You
if you
put
could...
this magazine,
Yeah.
put this magazine on the shelf, and you go into the effect right there. You grab the magazine. So let's grab a magazine. Boom, and you go into the quiz. That
cool.
that makes it stronger. I don't think of this as a carry-around effect.
No, absolutely not.
In the trailer that they show him walking around the mall with the Cosmo.
You could... It's just...
You might have it in your bag if you went shopping, but...
Yeah, but why would a guy have a Cosmo?
Because the wife always asks you to pick up the Cosmo.
Yeah. I don't know.
The prediction themselves, the first one where it is succeed and likable in that effect, that's not bad. It's a low... It's not a very strong prediction, but that's good. Because you don't want to have a really strong one first.
Right.
The second prediction, little bit stronger, because it could have been 15, 15, and 15. It could have been 5, 5, and 5. So the outcome, and in the actual effect when performing it, the second spectator holds the magazine and adds everything up. So they can look at the magazine.
Right, yeah, they can.
The third prediction, I think, is actually kind of weak.
Honestly, I don't even remember it.
The third one is I decide what point value each one is going to be worth. Your first question was worth 5, your second was worth 15, your third was worth 10. If I could have predicted A, B, C, or C, C, A, or A, whatever you picked, that would have been stronger.
Yeah.
So I actually don't like that third prediction. It's good. It's not great. It's well made. You will have to pick up your own Cosmo. It'll take you about 15, 20 minutes.
Do it just... Is it only with Cosmo?
It is only with Cosmo for a couple reasons. Because you're using the back page quiz,
right.
Cosmo is notoriously known always having a quiz on the back page.
Okay.
So if you grab a Time magazine or a People magazine, the chance of them having a quiz, or even a Woman's World, they're always in different places.
All right.
Cosmo always has one on the back page, and it's always dealing with something with you and a friend, or you and this. So it does fit the magazine.
All right.
For $22, it's a fair price.
Yeah,
I was a little bit disappointed in the instructions, because you have to go online to get the instructions. They actually send you a link, or you actually have to go on to a link and get it as an ebook.
Yeah, I didn't really like that either.
When I first got it, it was really complicated because it wasn't where they said it would be. So I actually had to make a few phone calls, and it took me a night. I did contact them, and they got back to me, TV Magic. They got back to me right away.
Well, that's good, yeah.
Very good customer service, but all in all, what would you give it? 0 out of 10 piglets?
5.
This is really weird, because I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, yeah. Don't give me that. How did you know?
Because I was thinking 5 as well. Right in the middle.
It's not bad.
It's decent,
but it's not
great. It's not an opener, and it's definitely not a closing trick. But
I think it would be really good on a TV special.
Yeah.
Like you said, walking around Walmart. Let's say you're in an airport, you see some travelers coming up, and you go, "Oh, let's
use
take
this."
Quizzes." It could be okay. I mean,
TV special,
it's not bad.
A lot better. So, Psycho Quiz prediction by Anthony Owen. 5 piggies. 5 piggies. All right.
Look at how many piggies.
The next one we're going to do, I did not do a demo for it, just because the demo
kind of a long
it's
trick.
long. It is the Pennies by Giovanni Lavera.
A lot of people are talking about this one.
Yeah, you've actually seen me perform it.
Yeah, it's...
Talk about it while I look it up. Give it just
basically
people's
the effect
reactions.
Is, if we're dealing with pennies, I mean, everybody's got pennies. Pennies are basically useless unless you have this trick now.
Right.
But people just don't understand. I believe one of the shows that we did, there was an accountant there.
Yeah, no, the enforcer.
Yeah,
he's
the
like,
enforcer, yeah.
Something's fishy.
Yeah,
he was freaking out.
Yeah, and we had an accountant. Like, and if you're doing it in a corporate setting, this was like a corporate event, but they had their account. We had brought the accountant
to be the enforcer.
And,
the trailer does not show a lot, but it doesn't have to.
No.
The description is, they say it's not what you do, it's how you do it, so let's get ready to do it right. See one of Magic's greatest innovators take a mind-boggling, self-working puzzle and turn it into a magical event. It's a roll of pennies, and Giovanni can bring the house down. No gimmicks, and a lot of psychology is involved in the effect. I'll start with it. This DVD is $30. Okay, 30. I want to make sure I have that right. $30, and it will make you a better magician.
Yeah.
This will make you a better magician, not only for the effect, but Giovanni talks about a lot. He talks about making your tricks bigger, and he talks about how to perform, and just really intimate. And you can't watch him and not get a smile on your face. He's a great performer. The actual effect itself is extremely strong. And what's nice about it, it uses 6 people. 4 people at the table, and then you have a banker that's standing, and an enforcer that's standing, plus you. Now, when I do this in a stage setting, I bring the people up on stage, I invite the other people in the audience to come stand around. Eventually, I'm going to have a projector camera so I can put it up on a screen so people can watch it happen. And people,
better, I think.
I did this, last Saturday.
Yeah.
This was the reaction of one person when the trick was over. This is what it was. Ready?
Okay.
Here. Freaked out.
Yeah.
They could not mentally understand.
It doesn't make sense, really.
Because there was a psychological part to the effect that when it is all done, did it even happen?
Even when I saw it for the first time, I was like, wait, what?
Exactly. It's a wonderful effect. It is $30 well spent. Even if the trick was not on this DVD and it was just Giovanni talking and giving you tips, I would buy it because it is very well done. It comes with some blank rolls that you can put the pennies into, but really just go to the bank, get a roll of pennies, and you're set. It's in your pocket. Maybe you're at a restaurant and you want to do it at the table. Boom, you can just go up and ask if they have a roll of pennies that you can use, and you can do it in a restaurant setting.
If you're at a family get-together, too, and for whatever reason you don't have a deck of cards on you.
Pennies.
Pennies.
So, I'm just going to go quick here. The negatives about it, this is one of the first DVDs I watched twice in a row. I watched it again because I enjoyed listening to Giovanni. So, I'm giving this I'm going to do it. I'm going there. I'm going with 10.
Oh.
This trick to me, from performing it on stage, from seeing people's reactions, is a wonderful effect, and the knowledge you get from Giovanni is worth the price of the DVD. So that's what I'm tossing.
Okay.
Piglets.
I'm actually not going to go with the 10. And I'm going to give you...
Say what?
I'm going to give you the reason why. And I think is one of the biggest...
Ninja!
G! One of the biggest reasons, because the one negative for me, maybe not for everybody, is that not necessarily examinable right away.
I have changed that.
You can. There's ways to work around it, but
it is examinable.
It is.
I came up with a way that, because I had someone say, "Hey, can I see all those?"
Yeah.
And it was legitimately correct.
Yeah. That's
So
fine.
there is a way. So yeah, there is a little.
But did they teach that in the DVD?
He talks about it.
Okay.
He talks about it, but he doesn't talk about the way I do it. But he does talk about it.
Okay. So that's why I'm going to give it 9.5. Because I feel that that's kind of a major part. I mean, to me, that's a major part.
No hat for you. Yeah.
Nobody touched my hat.
Don't touch. Who gonna wear the hat?
Who gonna get the hat?
There you go. All right.
Okay.
So there you go. The Pennies by Giovanni Rivera. Third effect. Third effect is Imagine by
G.
And it's Sans Minds. You saw the effect. Actually, you haven't seen the effect.
No, they haven't.
Let me show you the effect.
Organized production.
And then we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Again.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Carlos Danger, do you have a good imagination?
What?
Okay. Blank card. Show that to the camera there.
Right.
Verify.
It
Official
is
verification.
actually a blank card.
Yeah. Not nice.
How am I supposed to imagine it's a blank card? I don't get it.
Well, no, you're going to imagine something else with the card. Okay. I have a pin around here somewhere.
Okay.
Here we go. Take the pen. I want you to sign your initials right there. Okay, you got it?
Yeah, that looks like mine.
Okay, and go ahead and let's put it in your hand here. Put your other hand on top.
Okay.
Deck of cards. We're going to use this as your imagination. All right, give these
a weird imagination.
I know, right? Give these a little shuffle. Try the cards here. Okay.
They look different, I guess.
Yes, they all will. I hope they do. Okay.
They're not all blank.
I'm going to go through the cards. You just say stop.
Stop.
Right there.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Take a peek at it.
Okay.
Show it to the audience. Got it? I can't see. I'm not looking. Can they see it in there?
Yeah, they see it. Yeah.
There? Okay, good. We're going to close that up. Good. I want you to imagine that card. Now, again, you could have picked out of any one of these cards here. Imagine that card in your mind. Imagine the color.
Okay.
Okay, now imagine the suit.
Okay.
Okay, now imagine the number.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Watch. Open your hand.
What? No. Let me see that. What?
Bam. It's Imagine by G. And your spectator can keep that card. Give you a souvenir here. You can imagine the rest.
What? What?
And welcome back. There you go. That is Imagine by G. And it is it's a neat little effect. I like it. It has a cool premise to it.
It's got a good idea.
I'll let you start. I started on the last one, so let's talk about the effect first. What you think?
I guess I'm not really 100% sold on it. I like it, but for me, I thought it was kind of easy to figure out how it was done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, I'm a magician and I do this stuff, but
Do you think a layperson would?
It depends on the layperson. I think like 90% of the people would not.
Yeah.
But you get those people that maybe aren't the best to perform magic to, but they're like, hey, you know, give me a trick, let me see a trick. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good. It's solid.
Yeah.
It's a good premise. I don't like the trailer of the DVD.
The trailer is terrible.
Crap.
Just so you know,
I don't even think they show the trick.
No.
I don't even.
on this channel, we do a thing, parodies of trailers. You can see those Magic Toilet Productions. You can see those on Saturdays, Sundays, sometimes on Mondays. But Saturdays we put out a trailer. Then Sunday and Monday we release the explanation. We make fun of people that put out magic trailers that don't show the effect. And Imagine does not show the effect.
This is why
it shows
we can make them.
Pieces of the effect.
Does it?
Yeah.
I thought it just shows a card that's and then it's all of a sudden...
No, he actually shows, like, the guy at the table, and then he opens up the card. But that's it.
I remember a lot of reactions.
He doesn't really show the process of the... He doesn't show the trick.
Which I don't know why he wouldn't.
I like it, and I don't. I don't like it because it's a card trick, and I love card tricks, but there's stronger card tricks out there.
Yeah.
A lot stronger.
I also don't like that it doesn't come with anything that you need.
That is true. I don't think this one does.
No, it does not.
It doesn't? Okay.
No, I know for a fact it does not, because I was like, what the...
Yeah. What, the double H talking sticks?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. The other thing that just does it for me is by reading... Let me go...
I don't remember... the explanation video was okay. I believe it was all dubbed over.
It is. It's
been a while since I watched it.
And it's not bad. He does a really good job of explaining it.
It's not... Sans Minds puts out some pretty good stuff.
Sans Mind is either great or it's crap.
Yeah.
It falls in between that.
I really wish they would have came up with the trailer, though.
Yeah, let me read this here. Materializing spectator's thought onto a signed blank card. Imagine being able to turn a signed double blank card into a thought of playing card front and back with the spectator's signature on the face of the card. The most talked about underground effect of 2009 is finally hitting the market. Equip yourself with one of the most powerful and practical tools in your arsenal. Done. Hey, guess what? It's not their imagined card. They have to pick a card out of a deck.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
To me, that is the worst part about it. Is
you could do
an equivoque.
Yeah.
You could do other things.
Right.
But to me, when I read that, it's here's a blank card, put it in your hand, imagine a card.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Boom. That to me is what the trailer puts off. That's to me what the description tells me. That is not exactly. You have to use a deck of cards or have another way to have them imagine a card. The trick sells for $24.95. They should have included the blank cards that you need. But
they should have done that.
So it's not a bad price, but altogether, it is.
I mean, I think
it takes some skill too. There is some slights.
Not very
not
much.
Not a lot.
You should. The one slight you should know.
Yeah, but the end of the video, he shows holding the card, and then it materializes. I'll actually throw the video on here too.
Yeah.
But so I gotta say, out of 0 to 10 piglets, I'm gonna give it a 6. It has potential. It's a good idea. It's a good effect, but it is lacking in some areas, and there's stronger stuff on the market that you could do that would not be this. But it's not terrible.
I think I'm gonna probably go with a 4.
All right, four piglets.
I don't know. I don't do it. I got it. I was like, yeah. I just don't.
The other thing too is I have to agree is you can't. I forgot to mention this. You can give the spectator the card at the end. You saw me in the performance. I tore it and handed it to him. There's a reason I do that. But there is nothing gimmicked about that card. You can hand them the signed card. That you don't have to do any switches or anything like that. There is a reason that I do the tear. Handing them the card gives about a 99% chance they're going to figure out how it's done. But if you tear the card, then they probably won't figure it out. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go with I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
Is it 20? If you think it's a cool price, if it fits your style, yeah, do it. It doesn't fit my style.
No. So there you go. We have Psycho Quiz Prediction by Anthony Owen, The Pennies by Giovanni Rivera, and Imagine by G. So there you go. That is in review with Michael Graves and my buddy here, Carlos Danger, and Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Stuff with fluff, it's Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Pooh.
We're done now.
Oh.
Look, it's floating. Above it or around it.
Nothing in front of it either.
Yeah.
It's a good poo trick.
So.
Flying poo.
See you later.
Monkey style.
Adios. Oh. With great.
Oh yeah. I didn't even actually forgot it.
You want to do something else?
Yeah, let's do something else.
Get to the chopper!